Welcome. Have you ever worked with someone who was excellent at organizing work but struggled to inspire people? Or perhaps you have met someone who can motivate the entire team but wasn't very good at planning and execution? Now, at first glance, these two people may seem similar, but they are actually demonstrating two very different skills: management and leadership. Imagine you are on a ship crossing the ocean. One captain makes sure ship stays on track, the engines are running perfectly, everyone knows their duty, and every safety procedure is being followed. The other captain stands at the front of ship, inspiring the crew with a vision of reaching an exciting new destination that no one has ever explored before. Which captain is more important? The answer is both. Project management work exactly the same way, and throughout your career, you will constantly switch between being a manager who keeps everything under control and being a leader who inspires people to achieve something extraordinary. And in today's video, we learn what management really is, what leadership actually is, the biggest difference between them, and most importantly, when project managers should use each one. So let's get started. Let's begin with management first. Imagine you are building a hospital. Would you want construction team experimenting with different ways to pour concrete or install electrical wiring? Of course not. When lives are involved, everyone follows a proven process. That's exactly what management is all about. Management focuses on making sure works get done correctly, efficiently, and consistently. A manager spends their day planning schedule, organizing resources, assigning responsibilities, tracking budget, monitoring timelines, and ensuring everyone follows the established procedures. Think of a football referee. The referee doesn't score the goals. Instead, they make sure everyone follows the rule so game runs fairly. The manager plays a similar role. Their job isn't necessarily to create new ideas. Their responsibility is to ensure project stays on track, reaches its objective, and managers constantly ask questions like, are we on schedule? Are we within budget? Are people following the processes? Their ultimate goal is stability, consistency, and efficient execution. And without strong management, even the best of project ideas can quickly become chaotic. Now, let's look at leadership. Imagine you are hiking up the mountain with your friends, and halfway through the climb, everyone becomes tired. Some people want to quit. Others begin doubting whether they'll reach the top. At this moment, handing everyone a checklist isn't going to solve your problem. What you need is someone who says, look up there, the view from top, it will be worth every step. We've already come this far. I know we can finish this together. That's leadership. Leaders do not simply tell people what to do, they inspire people to want to do it. Great leaders create vision that people believe in. They build trust, they encourage creativity. They empower team to solve problems instead of giving everyone answers themselves. And rather than asking how do we continue following the existing process, leaders ask, is there a better way to do? What is the problem we are trying to solve? This is why successful CEOs are often remembered as leaders rather than managers. They transform companies by challenging the status quo and helping people believe in the better future. And leadership isn't about authority, it's about influence. And now that we have understood both the roles separately, let's compare them side by side. Think of management and leadership as two different camera lenses. Management lens zooms in, it focuses on today's work, today's deadline, today's budget, and today's risk. The leadership lens zooms out. It looks at where the organization wants to be 5 years from now. Managers focuses on task and leaders focuses on people. Managers maintain the existing system, leaders improve those systems. And manager ask how do we complete this? And leaders ask why are we doing this in the first place? And neither of the perspective is wrong. In fact, organizations need both. If everyone only managed, nothing new would ever come. If only we led, no one would execute the plan. The magic happens when both work together. So, which one should a project manager becomes? A manager or a leader? Again, the answer is both. And let's take two examples to help it understand better. Imagine you are managing the construction of a bridge. Every measurement matters and every safety procedure matters. You don't want people experimenting with new construction technique halfway through the project. Here, strong management is essential. And now imagine you are developing an AI powered mobile application. Customers' requirements change every week, technology evolves rapidly, and competitors also keep introducing new features. Here, leadership becomes just as important as management. Your team needs creativity, they need encouragement. They need someone who can inspire them during uncertainty. The best project manager knows when to switch between these two modes. And sometimes your team needs structure, sometimes they need inspiration. And learning when to wear each hat is what separates average project managers from exceptional ones. Before we finish, let's quickly recap what we have learned today. Management is all about planning, organizing, controlling resources, and ensuring work gets done completed efficiently. While leadership is all about inspiring people, creating vision, motivating teams, and driving innovation. Traditional projects usually require strong management because consistency and precision are critical, while adaptive and agile projects often require stronger leadership because change is expected, and most successful project managers do not choose between leadership and management. They master both the skills. And think of these two skills like accelerator and steering wheel in your car. While one help you move forward, others keep you moving in the right direction. And you need both to reach your destination successfully. And this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope this lesson helped you clearly understand the difference between leadership and management, and more importantly, why every successful project manager need both the skills. Remember, technical knowledge might help you manage a project, but leadership skills help you inspire people, build trust, and create lasting success. As you continue your project management journey, challenge yourself not just to become a better planner or organizer, but also a better communicator, a better mentor, and a better leader. And if you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like this video, share it with your colleagues and friends, and subscribe to the channel for more project management and PMP learning content. I would also love to hear from you in the comments. Which skill do you find more challenging, leadership or management, and why? Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next video.